everyone. I am here at Daisy's in Chicago. Full vegan restaurant, and I'm here with
Chef Tsurieal.
Can you say it one more time?
Chef Tsurieal.
Chef Tsurieal. And are you like the main chef here? Or?
I'm one of the main chefs.
One of the main chefs. Cool.
Besides with my mother and my father.
Sweet. And so I just learned like 5 minutes ago that he's been a vegan for his entire life, which is kind of unheard of, especially in Chicago. So I kind of wanted to just hear about like how did that happen? Were your parents already vegan and they just raised you guys vegan, or what's the story behind that?
Well, the story behind my life story. The story behind my life story being a vegan, my parents did move into the vegan world or the vegan, idea back in the mid-70s, and they joined a small group of African Americans that left America to set out, on a journey to have a better, beginning, on a new life path. So they went to West Africa, Liberia, and that's where they began the whole holistic way of taking oneself from a meat-based diet into a vegan, holistic diet, which means everything that, that comes from a plant, that's plant-based, that's grown in the earth, to be able to connect it back to oneself.
So there's a very big spiritual reason behind it.
Spirituality plays a part in it, because it's more towards the soul.
But it's not necessarily, it's not like you were vegan because of health reasons or because of anything like that.
No.
It's like to connect with your soul.
Yes, to connect back to where the chemistry makeup of a human being is from.
So what's the story behind the restaurant?
Where do I start? The story behind the restaurant really came from the idea. My parents, will be a little history about, before I get into the story behind the restaurant. My parents was part of the So Vegetarian franchise that started back in '82. And they was basically the pillars, behind the idea, and it stemmed from in my childhood, in my home base, because that's all I knew. Vegan food, vegan lifestyle. It's just, it was embedded in our upbringing. And when I became of age, working different jobs, trying to figure out what was going to be my career choice, what was going to be my following. I went through a lot of, different health decisions and seeing where would I be a better, active in the vegan, idea. And the reason why I'm saying idea because it's so broad, with so many cultures, And I came back to the U.S. because I grew up half of my life in Israel.
Wow, so you grew up in Israel?
Yes.
When did you come here?
I came back to America back in 2005.
Okay.
And I just been periodically back and forth.
Gotcha.
But when I started this restaurant back in 2010.
And what made you pick this location? Because what exact neighborhood is this considered?
This is the village of Phoenix.
Village of Phoenix.
Right. It's in the south suburbs.
Yeah.
Jason from Harvey. Harvey is his neighbor, and you got South Holland. It wasn't so much of a pick. I was like, I'm gonna open up. I was a fitness trainer inside of LA Fitness off 115th.
Okay.
And I was running a detox program. And basically, I met the owner here that owned this particular location, and he pretty much just gave me the opening to bravely take that step and get into what you see now.
Wow. That's amazing. So what was this place before it was a vegan restaurant?
It was a barbecue house.
That's crazy.
It was a barbecue house.
You literally just changed the course of history by existing here.
Yes.
And it's amazing because I've never been to this part of Chicago before, but even just like driving here, you guys really seem like the only vegan restaurant within this area. Is that right, or is
That's true.
there's more?
That's true.
Yeah.
Within this vicinity
Yeah.
of the east, south, and beginning of the west, we are the only soul type of cuisine that we offer, and totally vegan. We do have some places that have vegetarian choices, and I haven't heard or met any other restaurant that have a totally vegan choice.
Yeah.
So we are the only ones that do offer them services to the south suburbs.
And how did you decide the menu and everything? Because what I noticed about the menu is that it's like there's something really for everyone. Like you could be super like into junk food and like eat the fried foods and the comfort kind of foods, but then there's also, you see like all of these juices and smoothies and like this other like more like light type of menu and everything. So how did you guys decide what the food was going to be?
Well, when I put together the menu, I did it myself. I put together a menu based on transition state, and I was talking into communities that don't have little bit of aware of what a vegan, or the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah.
And when you think of vegan lifestyle, you have some that's like really, they go real hard and just make straight vegetables and just, that's what they think about vegans, that we don't eat, certain things that one used to eat lamb, one used to eat beef, one used to eat. So putting the menu together, I had to go through a lot of different ethnic, historical cuisines. Black, Indian, Korean, Italian, so American foods. So I was targeting in a age bracket, young, mid-age, and old, where everybody can be able to understand, that you still can eat healthy and still enjoy these different, dishes and products being a vegan. So when I put it together, I was really targeting at all ages, and to show them that this is a transitional stage. And when you look at the menu, it goes from the transitional stage and it goes straight into our raw stage. We ain't even tapped into our raw menu, because we deal with a lot of people that's transitioning.
So that's kind of the goal that you guys have, is to help the people in transition
get to that seven level of veganism,
and then drop raw on them.
Just drop raw. But to me, to my understanding, raw is the ultimate, objective. Being able to take the raw form of every vegetable or seed that's grown from our planet, that's grown inside the earth, to be able to connect with what? Our makeup. Because that's what it's all about.
That's
what I'm saying? To take these raw items and take just these minerals to be able to what? Connect to our makeup. And that's our mission statement. You know what I'm saying? To be able to take somebody that used to eat lamb chops and all that, and still be able to create certain things that can help them make a choice if they choose. So that was basically what the menu was built on.
That's amazing. And so, would you say that so is everyone here who works here vegan?
Yes.
That's
and if they're not vegan, we do work with them. We do ask them. You know what I'm saying? We probably have a new person that we just hired. That's not a totally vegan, but she's young. You know what I'm saying? And we try to help some of the young people that's intrigued about or interested about a vegan lifestyle, what it means, what it intakes.
That's an amazing mission and just purpose that you guys have here in this community. It's so beautiful. And do you guys do have any other locations or any plans to expand or take your food elsewhere? Because I know you guys are a catering place too. You do catering?
Yes, we do catering. We do catering outside of here. In the future, we do have. Well, you could say probably in another year. We are trying to do west and east of here, and we really want to team
Yeah.
with other vegan, people, because like I said, it's a community, it's an idea,
Yeah.
not just in specific communities. When you think of a vegan lifestyle, it's so broad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even when I went to Italy, learning different, cuisines in Italy and different pastas, and it just broadened your imagination of what you can do in just that culture. You know what I'm saying? Just opening up an Italian restaurant, a vegan Italian restaurant, and do everything that was like
it's so creative.
Italian, just so creative. So in the future, yes, we definitely plan on basically manufacturing
That's
a
really
lot of
cool.
stuff, with the transitional, menu that we have here.
That's so cool. I mean, one of these days I'd really love to sit down and talk with you about raw food, because I've been getting into that and it's just blowing my mind, like everything I've been learning about how it awakens your DNA and all this kind of stuff. But
that's the ultimate step.
Yeah.
You ask me, to the viewers or anybody else, raw foods and a plant-based fruitarian diet is the ultimate step. Once you get there, you class 10.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's like can't nobody touch you. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that level.
And was it tough for you? So when you came to America from Israel, had you ever been here before?
I was here.
You were
because,
okay. You were back and forth, kind of.
When I first came to America, I was 7 years old. That's when we first came from Africa.
Okay.
Me and my brother, the one that you met earlier,
Gotcha.
we was both born in Liberia.
Okay.
I have my youngest brother right there with my mother on the picture up there. Mm-hmm. He was born in Israel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he's an Israel national. When we came to Israel the first time, you know what I'm saying, it was through our community.
Yeah.
And it was, the Soviet.
Yeah.
So when I left America in 98, going over there and being so embedded into the food industry and learning different cultures, you know what I'm saying, as far as what Israel had to offer, and learning that their cuisine was somewhat, you could say it was like 3%. I'm a grade 4% vegan. You know what I'm saying? They didn't eat a lot of hard meats. They still ate things that contain animal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a heavy thing. But now, you know what I'm saying? We do have a battle with the media, not the media, but different animal, food organizations that you have to push that.
Yeah.
But even in Israel, Tel Aviv is rated the #1 vegan city in Israel.
Crazy.
So it's growing on a high, and just.
So what would you say to anyone who wants to transition to vegan but is too afraid of losing muscle or losing this, becoming less masculine? Because that's something that I've realized is a big thing with men in veganism, is that they think that it's gonna be less manly to be vegan because they're gonna lose all this muscle and all this stuff.
If I showed you my youngest brother, he's been a vegan all his life.
Yeah.
Me, my metabolism is fast, so I can't gain body weight like that. But the one back there, him and my youngest brother, they've been totally vegans, and we're the transitional stage that we serve, right? When you learn about the different minerals and the different supplements and the different things that plants give, it builds everything. You don't be depleted of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just as in the same thing when you consume an animal, or when an animal consume what? Plants. Because that's what they consume. They don't consume meat. You know what I'm saying? You don't see nobody, going after lions and cheetahs and, they don't eat them. You know what I'm saying? So they go after the what? The plant-based cattle.
Herbivores.
You know what I'm saying? Or herbivores.
Animals.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Even though you don't get nutritions out of that, because that's flesh after it's been what? Processed to what? Killed. You know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of dead enzymes and all that. But to answer the question, when you start learning about your different, spirulina, zinc, phosphorus, all of these vitamins, all of these minerals, they are supplements to the makeup of your DNA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have some people that's got fast metabolism, and you have some people that their blood type just allows them to, lose weight. And it's all about combination too.
I feel like you guys are really helping, like you're gonna help people awaken that part of themselves with this restaurant. I mean, it's amazing. You guys have been around for what you said, since 2005?
2010.
2010. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
So 7 years now.
Yes,
Almost 8 years.
Almost 8. Well,
That's
this
amazing.
March 24th, we're making 8 years.
That's
We've been in this
awesome.
particular location. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your experience and like how you started this place and everything. It's been, I really want to talk to you some more.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
here.
But yeah, definitely you guys make sure to check out Daisy's. What's the exact address here?
15417 South Vincennes Road, Jason from Harvey, in the village of Phoenix.
Cool.
Not Arizona, Illinois.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
Go vegan.
Stay vegan.
Stay vegan.